So in Battlefront 2 there are two different types of star cards. There are boost star cards, which as it says in the name give you a bit of a boost, and then there are ability star cards which can change out certain abilities for others. However, for heroes there are only boost cards, there are no ability cards whatsoever for them. So in today's video I've tried something a little different. I'm going to be talking about 5 hero star cards I'd like to see. I'm guessing these would work as ability star cards in the game if they were to ever be added. However, most of you will know this, but for those of you who don't, this is just a speculation video. Nothing I'm talking about is confirmed, but without further ado we're going to get into that first star card. Everywhere I pretty much see people asking why hasn't Palpatine got a lightsaber, can Palpatine's lightsaber be added to the game, and that is something I want to address here straight away. Now I've come up with a way here that Palpatine could potentially be given his lightsaber in Battlefront 2, but first of all, why doesn't he have it? It's very simple. The reason is just to balance things out. There are 3 light side heroes with a lightsaber and 3 dark side heroes with a lightsaber. If Palpatine was to have a lightsaber, it would be unbalanced. I don't think this matters, to be honest, because the fact that the Emperor has lightning to go up against some of the blaster heroes still unbalances things, so how could he have his lightsaber? Well, a star card that could potentially replace the Dark Aura ability could be called Lightsaber Dash. We all know Palpatine's famous dash from episode 3, it's also in Battlefront at the moment if you try to roll forward with Palpatine. Well, when he does this, he can get his lightsaber out and destroy any enemies in his way as he does this spin. So a bit like Rey's dash strike, whoever's in front of Palpatine when he spins with his lightsaber will be destroyed or damaged depending on how much health the people have. I think that would be a great way to give Palpatine his lightsaber without it essentially being his primary weapon. But anyway, on to the next star card, which involves Rey. Now, although Rey uses a lightsaber in Battlefront, she is also capable of using another weapon, which is her staff. So an ability that could replace the dash strike could be called Staff Attack, where Rey uses her staff to damage any nearby enemies. Maybe a bit like Kylo's Frenzy ability, she could jump forward, do some damage, and kill anyone who's low enough on health. This would be a great way to offer some more variety for Rey. She would have a lightsaber and a staff in the game, giving her 2 different weapons to choose from. Let's move on to a star card for Yoda. This one I think would replace the dash attack. This is called Jump and Strike. This is where Yoda will leap forward and jump on top of the enemy, doing some quick strikes with his lightsaber and then jumping off. If an enemy is low enough on health, he will end up killing them as well. This is a bit like what Yoda does when he goes back to the Jedi Temple in episode 3 after Order 66. This could really show one of the advantages of Yoda being small and how he can take advantage of an enemy just like that. Next up we have Chewbacca. I have a feeling this ability star card would replace his Furious Bowcaster. And the star card is the Wookiee Roar. Obviously this ability was in the last game as well, so it would be nice to have it back in this game. The Wookiee Roar could give Chewbacca some extra health and maybe also boost his teammates, maybe making their weapons more powerful or giving them bonus health as well. I'm always up for any hero abilities returning from the last game and maybe being worked into star cards to give heroes different options. But anyway, the final star card today involves Darth Maul, and this is going to replace his spin attack ability. So a frequently asked question is why can't Darth Maul block, and this is to do with balancing. They don't want to make him too overpowered. However, hopefully today I've come up with a way where it could potentially work. So as I said, this will replace the spin attack ability and instead the ability will be called Spin Block. This is where Darth Maul will hold out his lightsaber, start spinning it around, blocking any shots that come his way. In my opinion, you can't pass up on having Maul being able to block in the game because he would do it in such a cooler way than other heroes. Obviously with his double-bladed lightsaber he could spin it around and it would just look so epic in game. I really think any lightsaber hero should be able to block in the game. I mean, if Rey can block in the game who's had nowhere near the amount of training as Darth Maul can, I think anyone who can't block currently with a lightsaber deserves to be able to. But they are my star card choices, everyone. Let me know if you've got any other ideas for this and I might make this into a little mini series, but if you're not over keen on the idea, let me know as well in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you all next time.